Alrighty, the race is about to begin, the second to last race of the Banjo-Tooie Any Percent tournament. And it starts. And Hag's a little ahead, so I'll have to resync that. So. Okay, so both players successfully doing their Klungo cutscene skip, which they used to skip the Klungo cutscene. I just realized what happened with my video, so I thought Hag started way sooner, but there was some weird audio. I don't know. Either way, both runners basically tied going into Klungo 1. Not too much happened in Spiral Mountain. Hopefully we're going to see a pretty good race. These runners are both sitting at 4-1, so they've only lost one race, and they both get Green Potion. That's a really good start to their race. So we're going to go ahead and see if they can do the shot well enough. Now, I don't actually remember who the person that Hag lost to. Let's bring up the chart real quick. Hag's only loss in the tournament was to Azmi. So Hag lost to Azmi in the first round. Ooh, and it looks like Icup messed up his egg shot. Oh, yeah, okay, using El Gato. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Anyway, and Icup's only loss in the tournament was to me. So, oh, I should get this going. Okay, so Hag getting up to the treble clef just fine. Icup now going to be going to do it. Icup's lagged behind a whole lot due to his Klungo 1. Like, that wasn't a very cash money Klungo 1, so he's gonna need to catch up. There's lots of opportunities to catch up in this category, though, so a lot of things can go wrong in Mayhem Temple, but I mean, if both players play at the top of their game, it's all down to luck in the end, really, so. Oh, I have audio going for both runners. Yeah, I mean, the eels just do that. Like, sometimes they'll chase you down, sometimes they won't. It's just dependent. Anyway, we'll see how Hag can do in this race. Icup has a PB that's quite a bit ahead of him, but it's not so bad that he probably can't catch up. Icup has the fastest race time in the tournament right now, with a 43:36, I think he has. And Hag's sitting at a 44:13. So both runners with pretty good times. If Icup plays at the top of his game, then it'll be hard for Hag to snatch out victory in this one. But if the rest of the race goes the same way the beginning went here, then maybe it's Hag's day to shine, and he'll come out of the tournament in with a score of 5-1. Icup headed to do his plateau early now. Hag does his first try, and now he's on to GGM early. Ooh, Icup misses once. Hag with a really fast GGM early. Wow. A 4:46 GGM early on Hag's side. That's actually really good. Icup's gonna need a fast GGM early to catch up to this. Almost gets 0th try, but doesn't move forward quite enough. Moves forward a little bit too far, and now he's... Ooh, no, he didn't get with that one either. Icup can't get on the wooden board. Oh, and he keeps moving too far. He's gotta... Ooh, Hag missed the first note. Okay, Icup finally got in. Oh no, Hag missed the top note too. Hag needs to hurry up with his shoes section or else he's gonna miss the door. I mean, he's still got 13 seconds here. He's got a lot of time, but he'll probably end up getting like a 6. Or maybe a 7. Yeah, it was a 6. Alright, so Icup's got a lot of time. Ooh, Hag... Okay. Hag decided to play it safe. He left Talon Trot coming out of the... falling off the waterfall. And, I guess instead of... Ooh, Icup's got really good movement around the boulders. Anyway, Hag fell out of Talon Trot, and I guess rather than taking fall damage and kind of just, you know, playing it by ear, he decided to just land straight in the water. Icup had a very, very good running shoes section. Like, oh my goodness. He lands down in the middle, but flawless recovery, jumps back up. Icup just saved a whole lot of time over Hag on the waterfall section. So he's still all of Flooded Caves behind, but... he's still all of Flooded Caves behind, but he's definitely picking up the pace. Hag not taking the fall damage from the waterfall had to take a whole ton of extra damage on the Billy Bobs. Alright, Icup's got damage boosted to his death, if you can call it that. I did call them that, because that's their actual name. Sometimes I call them Billy Bobs, sometimes I call them, because, you know, they pop out of the ground and go, yeehaw! Alright, Hag doing his Fuel Depot now. Took a bit of a sideways hit off of the Billy Bob outside of Fuel Depot. So not super optimal, but doesn't lose that much time. Icup, on the other hand, gets a pretty good biff. I felt like he didn't take the full damage animation. He kind of got whacked away a little lower to the ground. And I mean, look at the two runners right now. Like, Hag just detonating, or just on his way to Waterfall. Detonation now. Icup, sorry, was way behind entering GGM because of his terrible GGM early. But, I mean, he's basically caught up at this point now. Hag with a second try detonator levitation. Only detonates once, though. Icup now on his way to do the waterfall. Icup jumping into the water a little bit late, but he gets a first try detonator levitation. Very fast. Now he's on his way back to Wumba as well. Hot on the tail of Hag. Approaching the first Jam Jars silo of the run. We'll see if the bonks start passing themselves out early. And they do not. Well, then again, Icup still has to do it. Nope. Both players are safe from the jam jars of Bill Drill. Do we have a bonk counter here? I don't have any sort of bonk counter, no. DeChristen made an excellent bonk emote, though. Right. Hag with a very good backflip up to the ladder, no re-grabs. Ooh, doesn't quite make it to the jiggy, though. Takes a couple tries to get it with his rat-a-tat. Icup just entering generator caverns. Cavern. The cavern full of generators. Icup does have a good jump off the ladder, so he's going to be saving seconds now too. Hag is now in the basement of P-Hut. It's where they keep their 3-cheese blend. Alright, Hag's out of GGM. Ooh, Icup misses the lamp, and now he has to jump the boards in the dark, but it looks like he knows what he's doing. So, lost a couple seconds there having to navigate the boards. But at least he didn't fall. So... Alright. Hag with a really nice shot to the fire switch as well. Hag really hasn't been... I mean, Hag's movement has been not as good as Icup's, 100%. But it's been good enough to stay in the lead. Icup just keeps just outperforming, like, all the time. Everything is, like, super fast, super easy. And, I mean, he's steamrolling the speedrun right now. Just a couple mistakes at the beginning, you know, bad Klungo 1. GGM early wasn't that great. Oh no, and Hag gets a bonk. Icup's almost at grenade eggs too, like, they're in the same area. It's a small area, but... Icup makes it out without bonking, so they're gonna be probably doing the puzzle at the same time almost, too. Maybe if they're not doing the puzzle at the same time, you know, they'll be finishing up around the same time. I mean, they could be doing the puzzle at the same time. It just depends on how long it takes Hag to finish the puzzle. But, I mean, when you only have a puzzle that has 5 pieces missing from it, how long does it take to solve the puzzle? Alright. Hag did the best with the pieces he was given and got a 90. Probably could have gotten a high 91 or a 92 if the pieces would have gotten into Banjo's hand a little faster. Icup getting really poor placement on his puzzle pieces, and he's probably going to finish this with a 91. Finished. So, not a great set of puzzles from the first round. I think both players did the best they could with the pieces they were given, but, I mean, sometimes you just get really bad luck, and the puzzles don't split up the way you want. Well, I've never expressed any interest in Cheeto %. ever to anyone. So it won't be me that's hosting that one. Unless there's like an outcry of people who want to race Cheeto%. I would definitely host a race, but I would probably have to do a couple runs to like figure out like the route, because I know nothing about the category other than you turn on cheats. Alright, Hag first into MT, and he's going to be doing Jade Snake Grove early. Hag does the flyover attempt. I think Icup does too. I don't think Icup does the beak bomb. Ooh, Hag's really far to the left. Ooh, he makes it in! I can't believe it. No, Icup's gonna be doing the beak... No, he doesn't. He jebaited everyone. Icup does third person strat though. And he makes it in. First try. Icup's just entering the loading zone as Hag picks up his white Jinjo. This is a really close race so far. Like, now. I have said a long time ago that I wanted to run 100% with cheats and call it Super 100%. But I never bothered routing it because it's too long. Hag taking damage on the fire. Oh my god, the Moggy's right there. He had to take the long way around. It's always super scary when you don't expect him there and you land like right at the bottom of the steps. And then all of a sudden you see him like just walk out from in front of you. It's super scary because the club has like a really long hitbox on it, and so sometimes you can take damage. Hag almost landing on the brambles. I thought for sure he was gonna land. I have no idea how he didn't land before that beak butt or Rat-a-tat hit the Jiggy. Oh, Icup got the long cutscene. It's not a soft lock, Icup. Don't reset, Icup. It's not a soft lock. Icup, don't reset. Oh my God, Icup, it's not a soft lock. Icup! Icup, no! Oh my god. Oh no! Oh no, Icup! He reset! No, the Jiggy doesn't count as collected. Yeah, that's happened a couple times before. It's not a soft lock. You just have to like wait out the cutscene that plays. And it takes forever. It's like, I think it's like the entire cutscene of the snake like spitting out the Jiggy and then like falling asleep again or something, but it's I don't know, like god, I can't believe Icup Icup reset. I mean, what do you expect? Like when you see it happening, it looks like a soft lock and you're just like, "Oh no." But Icup's going to be way behind after this. Oh no, I feel so bad. Yeah, Monger, that's right. The game only saves on loading zone. Alright, Hag's in prison compound now. He's doing his prison code. And he's getting second try code, so oh, hang on a sec. I think Icup might have actually got the Jiggy because it triggered a cutscene. I'm pretty sure like he shouldn't have it though. He would be able to tell after he gets the Bovina Jiggy. After the Bovina Jiggy, he should have 7 Jiggies. Sorry, he should have 6 Jiggies. Oh wait, no, because you do GGM first. My bad. You should have, he only has 9, so 10, 11. Yeah, he doesn't. He's missing Jade Snake, White Jinjo. So Icup will need to go back and grab his stuff. He's probably gonna do it last, and then save and quit on the Death Warp on the snake to get out. Anyway, Icup just going to prison compound doing that. Yeah, Icup's pretty out of the race unless something really bad happens to Hag. Hag makes it to the top of pillars. Takes him a couple tries. I was sorry I wasn't commentating during that. I was just watching, thinking like, okay, your jump looks good. Your jump looks good. Just go, just jump. All right, Icup's going to do his pillars now. Yeah, it was clipped. It's good. Alright, Hag's now leaving MT, so Hag's currently plus 40 seconds on his PB, but like I said, I mean, Icup's almost done in Prison Compound, but he has to go back to Jade Snake and grab all that fun stuff. He's gonna need to grab some more red feathers too, because he's not gonna have enough. I saw when he landed by Bovina, I think he only had 6 red feathers left, and that's not enough to make it into Jade Snake Grove. Alright, Hag with a pretty decent GGM puzzle gets an 88. Yeah. Oh yeah, Icup has enough feathers to do Jade Snake early, I guess. He just needs more feathers later on in the run. Ooh, and he bonks. Yeah, he's picking up some extra feathers now. Meanwhile, Hag just sitting back in his chair, watching cutscenes. Probably has Arthur in the background. Oh no, Icup's gonna... If Icup messes up Jade Snake Grove early one more time, he's gonna die here. He's facing too far to the right when he does his beak bomb. That should work just fine though. Yep. Makes it on the right when it counts. I'm really surprised he still has grip grab. Yeah, that's true, Go-Go. Oh yeah, because the white Jinjo cutscene would have auto-saved his grip grab in Jinjo. That's right. Yeah, I forgot that the Jinjo cutscene auto-saves the game. Because it transitions areas. Oh, and Icup goes back to Prison Compound, so... No, it's not a softlock Icup. Icup's just realizing now that it's not a soft lock. I can't remember who that happened to, but it happened a couple months ago to someone. I can't remember if it was PG or someone, but I think they posted the video in the Banjo-Tooie Discord channel. Wow, Hag had a really good JRL puzzle just now, finishing with an 82. Oh, it was PG? Okay. I mean, Icup, it's like... Icup, it's like... if you don't see it, it just looks like it's an endlessly playing cutscene. Like, it just goes on and on and on, right? Like, it's hard in this game when you haven't recognized something. And I mean, especially for a game that soft locks as much as it does. When you see just a cutscene that just locks and plays when it's not supposed to, you definitely draw conclusions from that. Anyway, Hag's back into his file. He's going to be running to Witchy World now to go grab the rest of his moves he needs. Meanwhile, Icup having a pretty weird end to his Witchy World puzzle. Not quite picking up the jiggy. I think he was going for like the maximum grab range on the end of the fingers, and he just wasn't going close enough. I mean, I would expect everyone who's done this tournament to take a good long break from Tooie any percent. Prep for the bingo tournament. Alright, Hag rounding Joe's limp salty fries stand on his way to split up. Meanwhile, Icup about to start his JRL puzzle. Ooh, Icup got a really good split up on his puzzle pieces there. I don't know if I would have gone for that piece next, but... Hag, good shot to the button. He's going to be out of Witchy World in a sec. And he gone. Hag's puzzles were overall better than Icup's, so Icup not catching up much there. But again, like I said, Icup needs some sort of miracle. I mean, he's almost 3 minutes behind Hag at the end of the JRL puzzle here. It's like 2:47. Three minutes is one of those kind of those leads that you can only really lose a 3-minute lead if you die to Hag 1. Like, I don't think there's any mistake that Hag can make other than that that'll cost him the race. Unless he just like gets constant bad luck and tries to, you know, go ham with the eels. I'm pretty sure even if you like purposely swim directly into one of the eels, if you've aired up in Seaweed Sanctum or taken the warp pad, you could like swim into both eels purposely and still make it to the surface. But if Hag knows how far ahead he is, then all he has to do is like play the safest he's ever played. Ooh, Icup taking damage from the Fruity. Didn't quite bait the coin out. Here's Hag about to miss meme sign. Oh, I can't believe when Hag landed there, he didn't get the cutscene or the sign text. It definitely looked pretty close. Icup taking damage from the second Fruity and almost takes a third damage from the coin as well. How these guys can snipe you so good is like... it's just so weird. Alright, Icup's got his thing. Icup, no, you're not setting up DCW. Oh my god, he's gonna reset. Alright, Hag swimming around the octopus. Pretty good swim. Icup, no, it's not a soft lock. Oh no, he can't hear us. He has AirPods. Alright, Hag's made it to the surface. Hag's had a pretty good run so far, not gonna lie. Like, his gameplay definitely looks like he's been autopiloting for a little while. But there isn't a whole lot to go wrong if you just kind of do everything the same like that. Couple bumps here and there in GGM and MT, and like I said, his movement overall just hasn't been like super polished like Icup's, but when you don't reset your game, you get a pretty good lead. On top of that, Hag hasn't really had anything bad happen in his run at all, like no unexpected like bumps anywhere or anything like that. Hag has had like the most average Tooie any percent run I've ever seen. Alright, Hag entering inside another digger tunnel. And we're gonna see what kind of Klungo 2 he gets. Both runners started with Green Potion Klungo 1. So I mean, I never said Hag was average. I'm just saying Hag has had the most average Tooie run I've ever seen. Hag gets a blue potion, which is exactly what he wanted to see. Aside from the one bonk, and second try code, I guess. I mean, that's a pretty average run. Like, I mean, Klungos were the best they could have been. That's good. I mean, one bonk is fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's okay. Second try prison code, it's not best, it's not worth. It's the baby bear's porridge of prison codes. I mean, Batatsu, the only catastrophic thing that can happen to Hag at this point is, oh no, missed a note. Icup missed the note on the way into the eels. Icup, on the other hand, has had bad stuff happen to him everywhere. Icup has had a very, very bad run. Even without the snake thing happening, like, just hasn't been that great. I didn't see what happened in Prison Compound, but I mean everywhere in his run, there's just been stuff happening everywhere. Oh, did Icup not go for the other note? Or maybe he's going for the note nest in Wasteland. Either way, when he gets there, he'll see that he's short. So Icup's out of GRL. He's on his way to go fight Klungo 2 now. Meanwhile, Hag's starting his cutscene. And I mean, really, this is the only thing that Hag has in his way of victory in his tournament race. Who will win? Hag or the Hag 1? Hopefully we won't be leaving our race today saying Hag 1 1. 1 1 1 1. But I'm sure Icup would be happy with that. I mean, you're never really that happy if something terrible happens to your opponent, but a win is a win, and we take those. Icup also getting blue potion, so both these runners had the same Klungo luck. Again, I didn't see what happened with Prison Code, so I'm not sure what combination Icup got. Ooh, Icup jumping over that last potion. Ooh. Taking the blind shot. I like it. I'm sure there is a universe in which the right Klungo could have run like really far out of the way. And he could have hit a wrong clone. But, I mean, really at this point for Icup, like, it doesn't really matter what he does or doesn't do. The only way he's winning the race is, like, if Hag dies. And if Hag dies, he could do literally whatever he wanted. Yeah, I kept going for the one note nest by Cloud Cuckoo Land, which I'm fairly sure is much slower than the one by Jollies in JRL. But because this camera angle leaving the entrance to Cloud Cuckoo Land is very, very laggy. Thank you for the quote immortalized in Twitch chat, Takata. Oh, look at the size of that! Alright, let's go, Hag. You're in the Hag 1 fight, and now all you have to do is just play your guts out. Meanwhile, Icup just leaving Wasteland. He's got Clockworks, he's ready to go, but he just needs to watch 2 ridiculously long cutscenes. Hag doing the hold R and strafe back and forth approach for Hag 1. I highly recommend it for people who have problems with their Hag 1 fights. I think Icup does that method too, and he's got almost a better Hag 1 gold than I do. So if you don't do it because you think it's not as fast as doing other strats, then you just need to do it better. big boy holding a slow sign. Alright, Hag's starting his mortar phase now. .623 with rapid fire is like really good. But I mean, like, Icup has like a 620 or something with just holding R and aiming. Yeah, rapid fire grenade eggs should be like a sub 620 gold every time if you have a good fight. Let's get it. Alright, Hag's starting his first battery phase now. Just gotta run away from some of the lasers. Hag is Icup is almost into his fight. Just needs to watch one more really long cutscene. Hag collecting some more fire eggs. Oh. Alright, time for Hag to shoot his clockwork in. So far so good, he's just ending his first battery phase and he still has full health, so he has been collecting some of the honeycombs around. So, doesn't have a whole lot, but... Oh. Icup's doing strafe strats with just fire eggs, but he is not doing very well at it. There's a good chance he may be doing the Hag 1 fight with his feet. I'm almost 100% sure. Alright, that phase was much better, maybe not. The way he was aiming and moving in the first phase made me think something was off. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Either way, Hag's blown up his second battery now. He's onto the fight to the death. All he has left is the final 30 health. He's still got full health left, so there's a lot that can go wrong. Ooh, the Ugger's like right there. Oh well, the Ugger's facing the other direction, so it'll probably be a little bit until he can aggro onto him. Yeah, Hag just slightly moves out of the way, just like Frieza going to hit Goku, and he just like moves his face out of the way, dodges the beam, doesn't even move, minimal effort. Alright, Hag's only got one shot left. Here we go. Hag finishing up the fight with a 44-50. GG to Hag for winning his last tournament race. Finishes 5-1 in the tournament. Alright. that, let's turn our attention back to Icup, who is just doing his, this is probably his first battery phase. I didn't actually see if he'd blown up a battery yet or not. I think he did, so this is probably the second one. Oh no, it's not, because there'd be 2 more sets of lasers. I forgot. On the second battery phase, Grunty has 2 sets of lasers. Alright, Icup moving on to the second battery phase, collecting eggs, dodging lasers. Jiggy Snake. He has a name. It's Slumber, because it's a snake joke. Can't spell slumber without like 4 S's. Ooh, Icup almost blows up his clockwork on the Ugger, jumping over the cable. That's what you get for blowing up the right battery first. Alright, Icup almost done his fight now. He's got about a minute left to go now, so it'll probably be like a 48-15 or so if he does well on the last little bits here. After aiming like that, maybe a 48-18. Alright, here we go. 2 more phases left. Icup's in the nitty-gritty of the run. Isn't getting a victory here, but at least he finishes his run. Round of applause for this good sport here. Alright, and Icup finishes with a 48-10. GG to Icup.